Knockout of the Week award, hosted by yours truly, Mike Orr, and my man Cedric Ben in the den. And you know what you guys are here for, man. The Knockout of the Week. And it's going to none other than, drum roll, Cedric, who we picking today, man?
Savannah Marshall with the big TK, with the big, not TKO, but knockout in the third round of her match yesterday against Femke Hermans, and give us the details on their stats.
Oh my God, Savannah Marshall. Well, come on now. I think she just improved. Uh, you know what? Honestly, before we get to that, let's talk about that big left hand. Let's talk about that big left hand, because you know what? For those who do know Savannah Marshall, we have gone over her stats before and everything, but it's all about this big left hand. The whole match, she was going back and forth, switching up the stances, really putting the trick on Hermans. And man, just in that third round, she connected with a straight left after she switched, stumbled Hermans back a bit, followed her along the ropes, and just hit her with that big left that just dropped her.
Yeah, she threw a straight right first, and the straight right missed, but then she followed through with a left hook, and the left hook definitely connected. And it's very interesting because Savannah, she switches back and forth from orthodox to southpaw, very comfortably. It's not like she stays in one stance. It's not like you can tell that she likes one stance more than the other. She looks like she's very comfortable in both stances, and also very comfortable with her hands down like that. She's had 10 in her 12 fights. She's had 10 knockouts. So of course, no one's been able to. Hermans did catch her a couple of times with a few counter right hands, but it was nothing enough to make Savannah respect the power. Carl seems to think Shields is in big trouble. I don't really bet on fights a lot, but I'm betting on Shields on this one.
Honestly, they flew Shields in to sit ringside to show her that Savannah Marshall is not the same fighter she was in the amateurs. Okay, she's improved tremendously since the amateurs. Really adapting that Fury style. That unorthodox hands down at the side. But yes, you're very right when you're saying that she's very comfortable switching back and forth. Honestly, big fight that's going to happen, man. Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall. It's going to be a big one. Definitely one to watch. Definitely going to happen this year. I can't wait for it. Shout out to Carl from Last Bell Boxing, man. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Drop in the comments.
Just a quick thing on that, though, because even in Clarissa's past couple of fights, Marshall is too big and punches too hard. Okay, that's exactly what I was going to touch on right now, because even with Clarissa in her past couple of fights, a lot of the criticism has been that she doesn't have the punching power to put these level of opponents out that she should be taken care of. And meanwhile, Savannah Marshall is 10 knockouts out of her 12 fights. Right. I wrote this in the comments section when someone else brought this up too. Don't tell me she has never been with anyone as good as Marshall. Well, let's look at the competition, because
we can go down. Clarissa Shields, okay, first of all, her last fight, Emma Kozin, went the distance, right?
But even before the last fight, her pro debut was against Franchon Cruz, who's a champion right now and considered one of the best in the sport. That was her professional debut. She took a big shot from she got dropped in the first round from Hannah Gabriel, who has 12 knockouts on her career. She got dropped in the first round, still won unanimous. She fought Christina Hammer, who has 13 knockouts and was undefeated and won unanimous. Right. And again, Savannah has 10 knockouts, but the level of competition, Savannah's fought 4 people with losing records. One person had like 30 losses, the other one had like 50 losses. That's the difference that I see. The skill levels are there, but the level of competition is what makes the difference. And I believe is the reason why Clarissa hasn't. When you're fighting at the higher level, it's hard to knock out your opponent. So I think that was the difference there.
Clarissa Shields hasn't finished a fight since 2017, August the 4th, against Nikki Adler. That was the last time she finished a fight. So, we're going to see what's going to happen. But we're talking about Savannah Marshall today and that brilliant knockout win. And that's the reason why we picked her as our Knuckle Up Knockout of the week, because of that big left hand. Honestly, guys, if you haven't seen it, we're definitely going to put a link to that full fight that's on YouTube, so you guys don't have to search for it, man. You're going to want to check it out. Definitely. Shout out to Hermans, though. She was not afraid of the power. She got in there. She got on that inside. She was, just willing to take as much as she was willing to throw. My shout out to her, man, for the heart that she had. But Savannah Marshall was just the better boxer and the more powerful puncher, and it showed in that brilliant win, yesterday during the day here for us, but nighttime over there. But what a brilliant afternoon. Sun was shining and people were going to sleep, and that's what we love here at Talkin Fight, man, which was great. What's this Carl saying? Sorry, Shields cannot keep cool around Marshall. No, she can't. She wants to beat her so bad because it's the only blemish on her record. And you know what? As a fighter, when you're undefeated and that you have that one person that just takes that thing away from you, takes that undefeated, you wanna go and you want to revenge that loss, man. You want to avenge that loss, and you want to take her out, man. I understand, but she's got to calm down, man, because honestly, Savannah Marshall has come a long way since the amateurs when they fought. And, if Shields comes out too aggressively, she could get caught. And, Savannah Marshall does have that one-punch knockout power, man, as she showed. She's not one of these girls that has to throw volume punches to overwhelm the person and then eventually catch something. No, if she connects clean on that chin, man, you're going to sleep. And it shows by her record, man, in the amount of knockouts that she has. So
we'll see.
We'll see what happens. Guys, we're torn here. We have one that says Shields, one that says Marshall. We'll see what happens when the time actually comes. But we're not taking away from our girl today, man. Savannah Marshall, shout out to you and your wonderful knockout last night, man. Really showing that you putting in work and that you deserve to be where you're at today in your sport. Great knockout, man. That's the way to put him to sleep.
Yeah, it was definitely. With that being said, it was a great knockout. Yeah, man, it was the follow through. Sometimes it was like in the middle of the combination. Sometimes it wasn't just the hook that she threw. She was in the middle of throwing a combination, a straight right, and missed a straight right, and then fall through with the left hook.
Definitely great combo. How many times do you teach that one?
Oh yeah, the accuracy of it. Those the things, the accuracy.
Yeah, definitely. So guys, you heard it here, man. Knockout of the week: Savannah Marshall KOs Hermans, 3rd round. Brilliant knockout. We're going to drop that for you in the comments so that you guys can just click that and watch it. And you know what? Until next time, man, like and share, hit up that subscribe, talkinfight.com, get that membership, man, and get access to that exclusive content and perks. And we'll see you next week. Same time.
Wait, quick honorable mentions. Carl mentioned Zach Chili. I missed that one myself, but I'll go check that one out. And also the co-main event right before Savannah Marshall. He was a former alumni of my core at the
Florian Marcoux.
Yes.
Florian Marcoux,
he had a big TKO in the co-main event too. So that was also honorable mentions.
It was honestly. I was a little worried though with that accidental headbutt. Those accidental headbutts can be very very vicious at times. Opened up Florian Marcoux pretty good. He definitely looking good. Yeah, shout out to him with his honorable mention. Yeah, definitely. What a great fight that was, guys. If you haven't seen it, check it out. For all the people who don't know Savannah Marshall, she's 12-0 with 10 KOs in the middleweight division, known as the Silent Assassin. 30 years old. She's 5'11 and a half. And guys, she's ranked number 1 in the UK and number 2 in the world at middleweight division. So guys, check her out, man. Great fighter. Excellent knockout. We'll see you next week. Same time, same channel, new knockout. Peace.